Fireworks to light up your night sky. In a flash, life and love can go awry. Let me take you higher. Fulfill your desires. Stilettos and lingerie bows. Compliment, supplement. In my grandeur, I'm all natural beneath this crimson dress. In my splendor, I'm all natural beneath jewels and finesse and elegance. What you see is what you get. Only passion, no regrets. Only triumph. I've got nothing to hide, so sit back and enjoy the ride. What you see is what you get. Only passion, no regrets. Only triumph. I've got nothing to hide, so sit back and enjoy the ride. Oh, what you see is what you get. Fireworks to light up your night sky. In a flash, life and love can go awry. Let me take you higher.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you higher.
Fulfill your desires.
Fulfill your desires.
Stilettos and lingerie. Compliment, supplement.
It's just so like on the nose. She's wearing stilettos and lingerie. She's a character, she's a girl. She's got hair and gigantic boobs. That's what I really want to know about. What's the deal with those? They're genetically enhanced. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looks good, eh? The blue really lights up. This is a Radiohead shirt I bought in Mexico for very cheap. Looks cool though, eh? I'm gonna charge my headphones. You know when you buy something and then you wake up and you're like, I want to use it. That's what I was excited when I woke up. I'm gonna go crank that stereo I bought yesterday. and it was great. You can also hook up multiple speakers to these old kind of amps. So you can have you can then easily swap between them. So if you want to compare, or if you just want to have a whole army of speakers, it's pretty cool. What Radiohead song? Radiohead is one of my, man, them and the Beatles are the number 1 and 2 for me. And then Muse. Yeah, it goes Beatles, Radiohead, Muse. I probably listen to Radiohead more. Maybe because there's more variety. Beatles have a lot of variety too, but not hard to say. I probably maybe because I've listened to more Beatles when I was younger. Karma, please. Oh yeah, great song. I used to play that song all the time for my drunk friends when we were partying. They'd be partying, doing all kinds of things, and I'd be drinking a little, but they'd be more on drugs and stuff. I'd just be playing music for them. Just so happy to have this crowd to play music for. I'd also play video games for them too. That's what I've been doing my whole life. Here we go. Faith No More. That's a good song. I mean, band. I was thinking of that song, like, I'm not going to sing because there's a song on right now. Despite me. I guess it's kind of rude that I've never even played Vampirus. You know, you worked hard on all that stuff. Oh, this looks good. Except for all these, like, weird... What are those?
Hey, check it out.
Somebody here.
Come take a look, Cloud.
Yeah, there's a person there. Why are these people like, what are you guys doing here? You're not wearing suits. Well, I guess he had a key card. You must be authorized. Hey, aren't you that person with a gun on their arm that Shinra's told us to watch out for? Aren't you an Avalanche? Oh my god, this looks so good. I can see why people, once they finish the game, they have a really strong opinion on it. We're a very positive one, because this part is so much better than so much of what we were doing before. Ooh, look at that. Maybe one day. You know, it's important when they slow down Cloud's walking speed. Slow down, Cloud.
Damn fools.
That looks nice.
Ones who come here at night to take in the view. So pretty and marvelous and beautiful. But every little light burning bright runs off her blood. And bit by bit they bleed her, never stopping to think how it'll end for them.
Yeah.
Terrible but beautiful all the same.
When he said terrible, he slipped out of his cartoon voice. Terrible but beautiful. Terrible but beautiful. That's got to be so hard on his voice. To sound like this all the time, you have to, like, clench your vocal cords together. That's not good for you. Like, look what happened to, that hurts my throat. I'm not going to do that anymore. Didn't that happen to David Hayter when he had to do Old Snake? Like, messed up his other voice or something? God, my throat really hurts doing that. I'm never going to do that again. If you could beat Dragon Warrior before Final Fantasy came out, you would never go back to Enix. Huh? I'd never go back to Enix? Because I didn't like Dragon Warrior? His voice is not naturally like that. You could hear when he said terrible, he slipped out of it. His voice is not like that.
What is Avalanche thinking? What are they even after? How could they kill so many innocent people?
Yeah. How stupid are you? Look at us.
How could they kill so many innocent
When I see
people?
These characters look like they're from Final Fantasy 15. The ones in the slums look more like they're from Lightning Returns. I love this theme for the elegance of this place. How this is a nice, relaxing place for the Shinra employees. This is really well done. This whole Shinra part's been really nice. The walk up, the climb. But a lot of filler, and I wasn't a fan of the wall market direction. Just so much filler. Like, when you have to go to the sewers again, you're thinking, come on. The sewers were already filler. I don't want to finish it today. I'm probably going to go, I'm only going to be around maybe like 3 hours. 2.5 hours. I don't want to finish it today. What? I kind of want to take in the ending. Concentrated ending.
You must be here for our grand
Thank you, though,
tour.
for keeping me updated on
Visitors
that.
have access to floors 60, 61, 62, as well as floor 63. You will proceed in that order. By the exit of each floor, you will find a device, thereby allowing you to... And now begins your grand tour.
Why has this whole thing gotta be such a big pain in the
Exactly. That's what I was
ass?
thinking, Barrett.
I don't know about you, but this is kind of weird.
You think everything's going too well?
Yeah, I do. Think this is a trap?
Ha! If it is, then bring it on. Let's get this party started.
Barrett, you're an idiot. But I like your jacket. I think my main, what's gelling with it is like as I'm playing this and I'm imagining, okay, what did I like about the original? A lot of it is the ambiance of it. And the ambiance is a lot different in this game. This ambiance I like. I like the way they're portraying Midgar. What's all these weird dots though? What are those? That's like a texture problem or something? That's supposed to be like a sparkly light or... It's like a lighting effect that's not coming in or something. Or maybe I'm on drugs. Am I on drugs? Is everyone saying that? Ugh. Porky boys making banana bread. Nice, man. It's a lighting problem? Yeah, it's pretty gross. Yeah, I think that's the main thing is the ambiance of it, where this is... I didn't really like the change in the wall market ambiance. And most of that has to do with just like the NPCs and the voice direction of it. Because it looked okay. I don't mind the lines. It's the NPCs that look like they don't belong, though. They just go, well, we'll just put some yellow glasses on them. Then they'll look different, like they're from Wall Market. Like, no, they still look like just really uninspired NPCs.
I don't know if I can work right now.
Especially for Wall Market. Like, these guys, they fit Shinra. They look clean cut and they look corporate. But you can't just put the same kind of models and faces down in the slums and go, these are the slums people, right? Yeah, really? They all have extremely short hair. They look like they get a haircut every 8 days. Nobody has stubble. They dress like models. It makes sense for the corporate people. They're rich. They're in the corporate environment. But like to just change their clothes a bit. They don't look like they're whatchamacallit, living in the slums.
Man,
Serenity.
all we gotta get all these damn key cards just to get anywhere.
This is Shinra HQ. The hell did you expect?
Says the former company man himself. Guess you'd know about all the rules, regulations, and red tape. It's like coming home, huh?
Now we just got into the tower, Ted. We left the main lobby. Destroyed humans. Yellow glass. Stacy Keebler. Oh, Stacy Keebler. In my youth, one of the most beautiful women I'd ever seen on TV. They hold the sign saying, "I'm really poor." Well, there was that one woman who's sitting there going, I don't have much food, I guess. I'll have to buy some more. I would like to buy some beans.
Please, just let my wife and daughter be safe.
Who are you saying that? You're saying that to me? Do you know that I'm coming here to murder your wife and daughter? Is that Neil Druckmann?
Please, just let my wife and daughter be safe.
If that was Neil Druckmann, there'd be a whole bunch of, he'd be holding a whip, and there'd be a whole bunch of employees in front of him. Animate harder! I love watching game streams. We're watching it together.
I don't know if I can work right now.
Bingo.
Let me take you higher.
What's this?
Until Avalanche is stopped, it's only gonna get worse.
God, he looks so familiar. That guy is dressed nice. You know what I do is I'll make banana pancakes, and then I'll take the batter from the banana pancakes and pour that into muffin tins, and then I got these little banana muffins. It's really nice for just like grabbing one thing at it if you want a quick breakfast.
They're not sane, I know that much.
They're not sane. That guy's screaming at you while you're talking. Maybe he might not be sane.
Wu-Tai's pulling their strings, you'll see.
Is there anything we can do to fix this?
Picture searching algorithms?
Wu-Tai's pulling their strings.
Well, whatever would be the easiest. It looks like they've got like the bare minimum. Like compared to like there's more work put into the frayed edge of Barrett's vest than all of these NPCs put together. Great Cali cooking channel. He is actually doing that right now? I guess he makes Indian food? He's an Indian guy, right?
How long do you think you'll be before we put a new plate up?
This place is the ultimate copy-paste. Level 58, level 59. You must proceed through all of the levels. They'll all be different.
Yes, every reactor, every pillar.
Copy-paste
Like
them,
I said,
everyone.
A full inspection. There's no telling what kind of damage there might be. If you see anything out of the ordinary, I want to know.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's fine.
I've brought the damage assessment for Sector 7 you requested. Sir, perhaps you should try and get some
He
sleep.
just cares so much.
No, not yet. I need to finish preparing my draft of the reconstruction plan before tonight's board meeting. Whatever reasons they might have had, destroying an entire sector it's beyond the pale.
Director,
Beyond the pale.
I would strongly advise you not to say such things outside of this room.
No one likes Beyond the Pale references,
I
Director.
know it.
Beyond the Pale, eh? They want early bonuses? Or they want money? Why are they begging for money? They don't get paid enough? I would think it's made for new players. It's released
Welcome to the Shinra building. Our
over
humble
20
home.
years later.
Oh, hell no.
People that played the first game there's probably a lot of them that are dead.
Here in the Memorial Museum, you can learn all about our president, as well as the various divisions that make up the company. And of course, the city of Midgar and the miracle of Mako energy. Whatever takes your fancy, you're sure to learn something new.
Yeah, shut up.
I am a golden god, President Shinra. This looks a lot like BioShock. Look at that marble. It's could be like Resident Evil. Ooh, I like that little light detail on there. Looks so good. That's the thing with Square. Gotta make these lights look amazing. And they do. They really do. And they feel, it makes you feel like you're in a museum.
I think I just threw up a little.
Man thinks very highly of himself.
The president. The resident. He looks like, he kind of looks like he's out of Metal Gear Solid 4. Who's this Japanese guy? Whoa. These look like all the NPCs. Who's that guy in the middle with a mask on? Think back. It's hard for me to get like a good view of it. Think back. You put who it is? Shinra from 10-2? Shinra from 10-2. That kind of mask there? Well... oh, the soldiers wear them, don't they? Like those guys that have the... they fly around with the helicopters. Okay, that's Shinra from Final Fantasy X-2. Oh, okay. I hate 10-2 so much. Oh, it's the annoying kid on the plane. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's kind of neat. This fella. Okay. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Weird. That's so weird. Okay. Because those masks look a lot like some of the Shinra soldiers that we already seen in this game. That's a nice little touch. It's funny, a lot of these characters look like just the NPCs from the game. Young President Shinra. Connected universes. Oh, that's great. Oh no. Oh no, no more. No. If I just pretend Nomura's the ultimate villain, then I can be the ultimate hero and kill him. In the game. Yes. I'll do it in the game.
Hey everybody! How's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool! moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here, by giving you a closer look at each of our divisions. I hope you're ready to be amazed, because you simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
A nice picture with his cold, dead eyes. Embrace Nomura-san. Never, 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 never.
These all look so familiar.
'Cause we've destroyed a bunch of them already.
The Advanced Weaponry exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
What? Read this? This paper right here? Give me a moment. Welcome to the Shinra building. The Space and Aeronautics Division has taken rocket systems developed for military applications and adapted them to a different purpose. The search for new precious resources in the infinite reaches of space. That being said, since we have plenty of Mako at the present, those plans are currently on hold. It's a bit of a shame, really.
Yeah, this part's done pretty well.
Welcome to Shinra headquarters. My duties as Director of Research and Development are, in all likelihood, far beyond your ability to comprehend. So there will be no presentation, as it would be a waste of my time and yours. But rest, albeit not at this particular moment, I believe I've wasted enough of my precious time as it is. Science waits for no one.
So they want it to look like? That's the concept of it?
Welcome to the Shinra building. Our mission here at Urban Planning is to supply. We also take pride in maintaining. Currently, when this project has been completed, we appreciate your patience and understanding in the meantime.
Did they ever do the line in this game of they call this Sector 7 or they call them the numbered sectors? Nobody remembers what the original names are anymore?
The public security exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize.
Yeah, he's not definitely not saying anything nice, Hojo. He's a bit over the top. I'm evil.
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed learning about our division.
I like this stuff, these visuals here.
And the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock.
What's that game, Rez? I'd like to give that a try. Is that what Rez looks like? Oh, cool.
Now, moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
Felix! How do you do?
This is Midgar, our home, recreated in 1/10,000th scale. As you can see here, the 8 Mako reactors form a ring around the center of our city and keep Midgar running day and night. The Mako which flows beneath our feet is a truly limitless resource. At Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform it into the fuel and electricity that powers everything we do. Thanks to the miracle of Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before. Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
Nothing but a bunch of lies.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
Look at my eyes.
It's
They're much
made
cooler.
people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth.
Daryl!
Even I used to buy into their bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
Huh. It's interesting. Cloud actually has an opinion. It's pretty rare. How you doing, Daryl? Thanks for coming. The presentation, I was just talking about, you know, the difference between the two Final Fantasy VIIs and what I liked about the original, and a lot of that has to do with the atmosphere and the ambiance, and how I'm really liking what they did with Shinra here, and how the NPCs seem more like, almost like they were designed to be in Shinra, the way they look, and then they kind of just tried to slap a few tweaks on them. It's almost like they designed this part first, and then for the slums they're like, throw the NPCs down there.
A proud Shinra scholar. Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall. Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show.
Cosmos Theater, right? Like, this is really well done. It makes sense for how they laid the game out, for the progression of it, to show you a bunch of Shinra stuff, funnel you through. Don't you love that? When they have to back out so they can walk in the way the game wants you to. Man, those are some nice boots. They all look so stylish.
This place is empty. What the hell?
How come they're not being scanned? Like that. Warning, avalanche is here. Blitzball?
In the distant past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients.
This is cool.
Many millennia before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet.
Yeah, I touched her.
And once they had, the Ancients developed the means to harness this bountiful energy and bend it to their will. The
I like
fruits
this
of their
song.
labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too, has endured. We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
This kind of stuff is
Alas,
nice to see
the
expanded.
ancients themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization. But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land?
Hey, Mom. I was thinking Avatar too.
To wonder.
Hello.
Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the ancients, we've harnessed the power of Mako. Are they out there watching us, waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner of the world? A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that promised land. We shall not rest until our dream is realized.
That it?
Hey, Claudio. I think we need to resynchronize it because this part is really awesome. Wow, this cutscene seems like better than it's like at a higher. I like the movement, the animation of it is so gorgeous. I love the way Tifa looks there. Thanks for joining, Mom. Felix, so far I'm really liking this section, and yesterday's episode I really liked it too. 7.
Sephiroth.
He actually had a bit of emotion in his voice.
Oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter. Shorn of its proper accompaniment, this tea might as well be boiled pond water.
Didn't break them.
No, it couldn't possibly have been.
Crazy ass thing made me want to puke. And not just because of the presentation, but the content too. Ought to come with a warning. That ain't for kids.
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor, what was that about?
Like I said, nothing you should show a kid.
Gordon. I love the the original story of like an electric company becoming the most powerful entity, and because everybody wants power. I mean, look what I'm doing right now. I'm on a TV, in a video game, in a computer. I have lights. I'm sitting next to a heater. I'm streaming to you. All of this requires power. Jesus Christ. Controllers will not balance on your thigh. They'll fall off. They always fall off. So that made a lot of sense. I like that presentation. This has been easily probably the strongest part of the game, maybe other than some of the Jesse stuff and the opening mission stuff and some of the character stuff. Like this bit here, I'd say 9 out of 10 for the good parts. And then for the other bits, like more like 6 or 7. It's energy, not power. Just energy, not power. Interesting, Felix. Chan. Yeah, so then the ending part is what? Sephiroth now able to show all 3 of them something? So they all had this vision? This is how girls stand. Like, if you put a bunch of girls in a line for a picture, okay, girls, we're going to take a photo. They will do what Tifa's doing. It's called beveling. You like turn to the side and you put your Put your knee to the side like that. There's a bunch of girls in a line for a picture. Guys will just stand like this. A big ticket. Mom, you would know you're a dancer. And a woman.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud
Shinra expert.
Your mission is to go out and tell everyone about the wonders of Shinra. Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how.
You see,
make your way to
okay, I get
What
it.
the?
Oh, cool beard, bro.
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume.
What the hell?
My name is Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Let's cut off his head.
I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor...
Well, yeah, see, exactly, Claudio. Like it makes sense to, like the way they kind of had Hojo being like, I'm evil, I hate everyone, I don't want to do this, what a waste of time. Like, he's a bit over the top there because he's not necessarily justifying. I guess he is justifying it. He is saying, like, I'm a scientist, I don't want to be doing stupid presentations, I want to be working with my science stuff. Shinra, nobody thinks they're evil. I even see that with my friends in this whole like coronavirus situation where you talk to people and they're doing things you go, that doesn't seem like a good safe way to be doing it. But if they're kind of like they're in a job where they have to do it, because you're doing it, you rationalize with yourself, what I'm doing is okay because I'm doing it. And if it wasn't, that would present quite a crisis. So for Midgar, like Shinra not only would need to believe that what they're doing is right to like keep going existentially, although they're a corporation, but they would obviously be presenting themselves to the people as no, this is for your own good. Like we are trying to. It's hilarious though because like they're I love how their vision is this beautiful white greenery thing, but you're actually seeing that the consequence of sucking all the energy out and harming the environment is that it's like more perpetually dark and kind of gross and there's pollution. You know, you can't have both. Don Corneo thinks he's evil? No, I think Don Corneo thinks he's giving girls opportunities. Oh yeah, he does call himself a villain. See, that's kind of silly. This butler guy's gonna sell you something for a little later for like 10,000. Okay, I'll save up the money. Thank you, Horky.
Our dear Midgar, the most magnificent city ever built, that Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Guess we're supposed to follow.
What didn't you buy, Lena? Which part seems pointless? All this stuff? Midgarud. It is a very like passive experience, most of this chapter. Oh, I see. You didn't literally buy it.
Look at this place. So what? You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?
No dialogue. I'd love to see the script pages. Tifa. These are books from the PlayStation 1 era. Do you see? Notice the digitization. Okay, I'm gonna crank it. Come on, give me one more grunt before dialogue, please. I crave it. Books.
Through here.
If this is a trap, you're a dead man, you hear?
You know what? I was thinking about, like, the Shinra narrator. The woman is like, thank you. You are now an expert in Shinra. Blah, 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 blah. Now, that kind of voice direction makes sense for somebody who's promoting a corporate image. But I feel like they take that voice direction and they give it to everybody in the slums. The slums. All right. So my character lives in the slums? Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to sound kind of defeated and, like, cynical. No. Make it sound peppy. Make it sound really exciting. Oh, okay. I'm living in the slums. We don't have any food. It's great. I'm coping by being overly positive. Yeah, Daryl, it's like they want to get the most out of their line. Exactly, yeah. Just, they should be like, this is our life. It's not that great. We're just kind of dealing with it. Oh, that door looks like it's going to vibrate off the hinges. Oh, I like this first person
This
view.
can't be right.
Ah, wonderful. You finally made it. I am the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino, at your service. I must say you three haven't exactly been discreet.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
wonder who's been cleaning up all your messes.
Because it's voice direction, right? So it voice acting, so it's all compressed.
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death. Do you hear the alarm? No? You're welcome.
I'm so happy that they're actually explaining that, because the whole time you're walking through, you're going, this is stupid. Why aren't they reacting and arresting them on sight or scanning them? They're not in disguise. Like, Barrett should have at least put a little bandana on his face, like in Red Dead, to cover himself up, and then they wouldn't be able to recognize him.
I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
Say what?
Huh. Is it really that surprising to you? You've seen where they put me.
Sounds like Odo from Deep Space
of the
Nine.
greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives. The nerve. Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead wrong.
Yeah, this all makes sense. I like it.
Well, this ought to make things easier.
We need to break into Professor Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
We're here to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
So, I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Hold up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
Literally
That
what he
is
just said.
indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports, that's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin. No one knows my pain, my daily torment. They've made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Okay. They did you wrong like us, but we'll make it right. So just calm down. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths.
I like the tone of this.
Let me see that key card of yours.
The instrumentation's really well suited for it. This whole tone is nice in the presentation.
Here you are. You can now use it to access the recreational facility on the 63rd floor.
And then what are we supposed to do?
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is, the mayor is the best. Midgar's mayor is nothing less. Everyone says he's cooler than the rest. Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes the best with gusto, then you've found your man. You got it?
Yeah, I like this whole presentation. This feels like the original game in a way, with that kind of that type of comedy. It really feels like either this is kind of where they hit their stride in the development, or they started with this, put all their effort into Shinra, these characters, these interactions, and then kind of shape the slums around all that in a way where the slums to me never felt like they were really nailing it. And here they are totally nailing it. Because I always think of Final Fantasy VII as more of this kind of cyberpunky imagery, and Shinra is such a big part of that. And the slums are more like a real dark underbelly, whereas that they just kind of seem too bright and open, like I was playing a different game all of a sudden. They all got tummy aches. Now, anytime I hear that anime grunt, I'm gonna think they're farting and they got a tummy ache.
If you think you've found the collaborator, say mayor, and see if he says the best. You got it now?
Yeah, I got it.
I've done everything I can for you. Now don't make me regret doing it.
When they made Todd's, what's Todd's? This? Do you write Todd's so much that your phone autocorrected it to Todd's? Nomura came back and was like, whoa, 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 what are these people acting like humans? And no, change it. More complicated, more complicated. We need to give the mayor a backstory where, in a different dimension, he was a shadow creature.
The mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
Absolutely, Daryl, yeah. Yeah, I felt like, yeah, the first episode I was really pumped on it, and then it was just kind of a flat line with like a few spikes all the way up until the stuff yesterday was pretty nice, like 15. Could you add more we can't take anything away, Nomura-san. All right, add grunting. I need to feel their grunts. Actually, I'm really glad that we didn't have to do a bunch of puzzles and stuff. That's what you had to do in the original, and this was kind of nice to just walk through it. Just have it. It was more of a passive experience, and I think it fit well. I didn't really feel like kind of chilling on doing a bunch of puzzles. Yeah!
If you require additional assistance, please do not hesitate to ask.
So can you tell us anything about this collaborator?
Certainly I could do just that, but a man in my position must conduct his affairs with discretion. Which is to say that which has been requested cannot be freely given, if you take my meaning.
You want money!
Disclosing confidential information in this particular instance...
Rip us off more, what?
I have 33,000.
The 64th floor is reserved for our executives. The individual you seek is fastidious and well-dressed. This individual likes to visit the 63rd floor to decompress from the stress of the job.
That really all you got for us?
Oh, are you dissatisfied with your purchase? How unfortunate. Perhaps this will help preserve our relationship.
Huh?
An expression of my gratitude and appreciation.
That's better.
Before you ask, all purchases are non-refundable. You will know them by their carefully cultivated appearance.
All right, 63rd floor, well-dressed. The Japanese dub has less grunting? That's crazy. Yeah, I could see either, sure, Nomura having, like, more hands-on and keeping the quality up higher. But also, it doesn't feel like... The way that people were talking doesn't feel like Kingdom Hearts, and the way that the story was here does not feel like Kingdom Hearts. It feels simple, and it progresses logically. There's logic, and it's simple. It does not feel like Kingdom Hearts in any way, which is just randomness thrown around. All right, I'm assuming that is for him. Yeah. EKG. 3465. It's not as good, but it has SP. That's a nice one. I like that maximum for furry. Lifesaver. Oh, cool. We should probably put this one on to... Vladdy Bob. Mixer 2000 bolts. Cool. Oh no. It's like the game's almost over. Why do I care about even building any of this stuff up? Did any of the verses... I don't know anything about Versus 13. The game didn't get made. So yeah, it does feel like... Versus 13 feels like Nomura because it was so unorganized it didn't get made. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. Huh. I guess I gotta upgrade this thing. Let's do that. It's nice music to listen to while upgrading. This part's a nice break. Holy moly's. How you doing there, Vladdy Bob? Vladdy Bob. Vladdy Bob. Yeah, putupa sha, putupa fra, putupa kapatupa. Oh yeah. We spent, it was a couple episodes ago where we talked a lot about, like, who does what, who has the credits for what. It's obviously really hard to track down, like, who's responsible for what. You know, I place a lot of blame on the stuff that I don't like on Square, because they're the ones putting the people in this position. And then the directors of the games, because they have the most autonomy. You know, they're hiring people, they're putting people in these spots, they're having the final say. All right, I upgraded this thing, and it's at a 3475. That's not really all that great. 75 is actually amazing. What are you talking about, you idiot? 5340. The Ultimania. Wait, what is this Ultimania you guys keep talking about? Where do you see that? Big Bertha. Yeah, I like the HP. Maybe magic attack power. What? It increased my attack power, not my magic. That's really weird. It's a Final Fantasy Encyclopedia. And who puts that out? Square puts that out? You liked when we didn't really know or care about the names behind the games, but now directors have become celebrities. I mean, in the end, Daryl, yeah, you're right. It's like 34 and 75 is 109. That's 103. This wins. Okay. Is this official stuff in any way? It's in the end, it's like the game is what it is, right? But you start to see some patterns. You know? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious when you look at, like, the first Final Fantasies, and then when Sakaguchi was directing, and then you look at the Katase ones, and then you look at the... I mean, how different Final Fantasy 13 feels, and how different 10-2 feels from 10. There's different people in charge of this stuff. And 15, it all makes sense. When you look at like, okay, 15 had a long development, and then it shifted directors, and all of a sudden you've got these like 2 different parts of the game. The Ultimania is very official. All info on them is canon and fact. Cool. They killed the culturalist people of no race and origin, eh? Pearl Harbor. Oh boy. Big Bertha. Oh yeah. Steel, fire, prayer. He doesn't have a healing. Yeah, he does. That's kind of the lame thing is like, I want to upgrade all that materia, but there's no time. The game's almost over. So, you know, why care? It's kind of unfortunate. Might as well just use your, like, really powerful stuff. Does he have healing? No. One day to be a Square Enix developer and make the worst Final Fantasy game ever. Okay. And then you'll get promoted. That seems to be how they work. Alright, let's go back and... That's a nice little moment.
Mayor, very fast. Mayor, very fast.
Kind of looks like something you'd find in Bloodborne. In the Ultimania, they talk about that scene you really like with Tifa, Barrett and Aerith at night, and how they redid the Tifa scene because originally they made it so Cloud didn't hug Tifa. Redid the mocap and the whole scene around it. Have I got an opportunity for you?
Mambo, explosive.
Oh, I gotta hear all these things.
Shinra, very fast. Mayor, very fast. Mayor, explosive.
You know what really shocked me was when they made the most recent Mad Max. You had a director who hadn't made a movie in how long? Didn't work on Mad Max since, what, like the 80s? And did an incredibly ambitious project. Wanted to use minimal digital stuff as much. I think he shot it in order, too. Which is just crazy. The shoot was so arduous, like nearly broke a lot of the people working on it. And it was an incredible success, critically, commercially. That really blew me away. What's going on here? Where's the... Where to go to? Oh, it's up there. Mad Max, I mean the movie. I mean, yeah, George Miller from the movie. Floor 63. No, Cloud. No. Barrett.
So, about this precious promised land of yours. Come now, Aerith. You misunderstand my intentions. I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I can be left to pursue my great work. Our great work, my dear.
Oh, look at the detail in that guy's face.
You're the spitting image of her now. I regret it to this day. If she had only trusted me instead of trying to run, it could have played out quite differently. What a terrible tragedy to lose the last of the pure-blooded ancients.
I like the way they make his lips kind of come over on themselves.
Though not completely. Would you like to see your mother?
Who wouldn't?
Albeit through the lens of one of my microscopes.
I like his voice reaction. It's nice.
Did you really think we'd leave such a precious specimen to rot in the gutter? We collected and cataloged every last bit of her. Hair, skin, organs, every fragment of every bone. As breathtaking in death as in life. As you, my dear. If Fauna was elegance, right down to her cellular structure.
This is good.
And there it is, that same elegance. Oh, yes. Time for yet another meeting. Sit tight. I won't be long.
That was great. I love those lines. And that imagery. And Eris being quiet, holding strong, and then releasing at the end.
Here's the 63rd floor, where loyal Shinra employees relax and recharge.
Very creepy,
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
It's their own damn fault.
Stay focused. We need to find this guy.
Yeah. Guess I better get working on my conversation skills.
I think you should just be quiet, Barrett. Yeah, that was really good. Like from the way he's drawn, the way he's animated, the casting, you know, the voice, the direction of it, the writing. That was really great. His interaction with Aerith. I'm from Spain. Ibiza. Gracias. Aerith.
We're told fires raged all night, and you can still smell it in the air.
You can smell it.
You'd think you'd have ways to
God,
dig
you
them up.
stupid sunglasses. Every time I see those sunglasses, I think lazy NPC design.
There is a group of local residents transporting their few belongings by car.
1 FPS, baby. If that. Meow, 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 meow. And even the change to that, the way they expanded that music was nice. What's it? I guess that's the Hojo theme. What's that called? It's not called that, though. It's called, what's the name of it? The name of the experiment thing that he's working on. Genova. Yeah, that was a nice update to the Genova theme, too.
Most roads are choked with debris, and travel throughout the Undercity remains.
They look busy.
Plate did just fall.
What kind of particulates in the air?
Seeing them like this somehow makes me feel a little bit better.
Support is getting overwhelmed by calls. We'll have to resort to AI operators.
Let's find our contact.
Not seeing any security around. One less thing to worry about.
How convenient. I guess the mayor's helping them with that. AI operators. Enter Lemont.
Where are you, Mr. Collaborator?
I
Barrett?
think we just need to start talking to people who look the part.
Remember, say mayor.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
Barrett's the worst person to bring on a heist. I love these trees and like the visualization of it. So like kind of dark and airy, creepy sci-fi. They look great.
I hate being left in the dark like this.
Today we welcome a special guest, Shinra's Director of Public Security,
who
has an important message to share with us.
Everyone here at Shinra is deeply saddened and outraged by this unconscionable act of terrorism. But at the same time, we will not be cowed by threats or violence. To the people of Midgar, I make this vow. We will find the villains responsible and bring them to justice. Are you listening, Avalanche? You cowardly dogs! Run all you like. Shinra is coming.
Do you think the other plates are in danger? Is it true that Wu-Tai's gonna attack us again?
We should be safe here, right?
I wonder how the rest.
Hello there. So, what'll it be for you today?
The mayor.
Mayo? Sorry, we don't have any here. Come on,
Just
why don't
mayo?
you eat something hearty? It'll give you energy.
Energy.
Come on, why don't you eat something hearty? It'll give you energy.
Come on.
Come on, why don't you eat something hearty? It'll give you energy.
Energy. Come on. Energy.
Better catch him soon. Better catch him soon. This feeling. It was like this before the last one started.
Or being very secretive. Just blend in. Blend in. Should we call security? Well, they haven't hurt anyone yet. Maybe they're just clumsy. Maybe they're blind. I mean, that'd be pretty embarrassing if we called security on blind people. All three of them? Yeah, well, maybe they're like three people where they're all almost legally blind. If they work together, they can get through. I feel like I'm playing Rocket League. What's the problem? My legs, they're stuck on run. Everywhere I go, I'm running. It's like I'm being controlled, Doc. From somebody extremely talented, so I like it.
Still put all the fires out?
The mayor.
No. The mayor. Hey, shush. I'm on the phone.
Are you military? Cool, cool. I guess things have been keeping you pretty busy around here. Have you found the guys who did this yet?
The mayor.
The mayor. The mayor did it?
Huh? What about the mayor?
Never mind.
Chairbot 2000 cleaning.
Maybe war is inevitable.
Please stop knocking them over.
It was like this before the last one started.
You know what I should have done is each time I talk to somebody, knock over all the chairs, so it's like a landmark. You know, you'll know who you're. You know who you've talked to.
Better catch him soon.
You playing Pokemon, pal?
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
Does training in that thing really make you better?
You work here? I don't recognize you.
The mayor.
He's the best. I was told to expect you. Need access to upper floors, right?
That's right.
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Oh, God.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
What should we do, Cloud? Let me think about it.
Maybe it's better not to live topside if this kind of thing can happen. Maybe it's better not to live topside if this kind of thing can happen.
Ooh, a different kind of thing to knock over. Jukebox, cool. Oh, it keeps the rest of the music playing? They don't care. We'll be fine.
Welcome. What would you like?
The mayor. The mayor. Whoa. Who's this for? Him? It's like, why bother? I wonder if are you gonna carry this stuff on? Need to find my lost cats. Yep, yeah. No, Daryl, I'll definitely take a combat simulator over finding a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. Would you like a nail pet? Why is this here? What do you got? So if I didn't talk to that guy right away, I could have said the mayor to a lot of different people.
You're military, right?
Got some more jokes.
Can you give me any tips for doing better in the sim?
The mayor. How about a machine gun? It's a vegan nail bat. Mayor is best.
Deal with that.
Oh, that sounds so Final Fantasy 13, eh? Bobbity 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 hope.
Okay, that's
Destroying arm. Or lightning.
Come on, you.
Wow. Wow.
Give 'em hell.
She's got the thunder. Let's destroy its arm.
Got a sting!
Yeah. No spells? Oh, she's silenced. You can't use items. Oh, crap. abilities, though.
Watch this.
Give me the old braver. Yeah. Huh.
After you.
Okay, we'll just cure people. What's going on? Attack? This thing's almost dead. Yeah. Pressure it. Stagger it. These things are fast. Banana bread almost done. Recipe called for some sour cream or mascarpone.
Take the lead.
Oh.
Taking over.
Here.
Hit me, Cutter. Yeah. Oh no. And she has the raise.
Need help? No more fighting.
Hit that weak one with the limiter.
Keep it together.
All right. Watch and learn.
There we go. What do you got here? You like this track, Blue Range? Yeah, it's nice. Very Hamazu.
Let's speed things up.
This new ability I got, Maximum Fury. Sure.
Check out this shit right here. You're up.
The swearing always throws me off. Feels really unnecessary. You know? But it would really make a difference in like how they're perceived and the emotion they're getting across if they weren't swearing. I don't think so. Yeah, almost, crap. Oh no, no spells. Oh crap. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So they swear with, they beep it out. Here they don't, right? So it's like, what, you know, why? Oh. This guy's really in my face. Oh, nice. Might be able to finish him off. Yeah, Barrett. Sub blitz, whatever. What's he got left? 645. 563. How about one of these buddies? Oh, one more of those and we're good to go. Way to go, Barrett. Yoji was rated 12 plus. This is 16. Okay, I did it. Yeah. So strange to just all of a sudden you can't use the items.
All right, I've seen enough. I'm a man of my word. Here, this key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there. Once you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her.
Hojo!
Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
Think they like surprises? We can even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
Try it, and security will be on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy in their meeting? I had an idea. Head to the men's restroom.
And take off your pants.
You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, and Barrett's more... He yells and he's explosive, so it would make sense that he would kind of lose his cool and swear, because you're, you know, swearing is this emotional or explosive release where you're almost not even thinking about what you're doing, right? Go to the bathroom. Chadley!
Cloud, I've been waiting for you. You haven't forgotten me, have you?
Chadley should
I'm an
swear.
intern in the R&D division here. I took the liberty of hacking into the executive's private network to monitor your progress through the building. I will support you in any way that I can. I sense a surge in trust. We should keep this brief to avoid suspicion.
What do you got? Nothing too interesting here. Increases ATB when staggering an enemy. That's kind of handy. That's cool. Item master.
Cloud!
Yo, 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 Nicholas!
I've come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
You know, this last section has been a huge step up from the rest of the game, from the middle of the game.
You're military, right? Can you give me any tips for doing better in the sim?
No. Uh-oh.
Cloud?
Huh?
You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Old buddy.
You okay?
Yeah,
But you were just...
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
Kunsel. From Crisis Core. Crisis Kunsel. I feel like there's a song over here I missed. You know, like... some kind of a radio song playing. Jukebox song.
Do you think the other plates are in danger? Is it true that Wutai's gonna attack us again?
We should be safe here, right?
I wonder how the rescue ops are going.
Where is the bathroom? upstairs, I guess. The arrow points up. I took the jukebox song.
This is terrible. What do we do? Is it true that Wu-Tai's gonna attack us again?
We should be safe here, right?
I wonder how the rescue ops are going.
You're trying, Kunzel. Neat. It all comes together. This kind of reminds me of Prey. Having that big plant section right in the middle. Something you'd see on a space station.
I'll fight Avalanche or Wu-Tai or anyone else.
Do I need to go up higher?
What I wouldn't give to sleep.
Different floor. Get in an elevator, I guess. Oh yeah, out here on the other side. The opposite direction I'm going. Whoa.
What do I want?
He's the one that tells Zach that the Shinra army is after them. Goodson. Oh.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wu-Tai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wu-Tai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir, there was one other matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer. Damn it.
They must really trust those guards.
Yeah, I know. We came here to save Eric. That's our first priority.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
Whoa, look at the size of that thing. I like that. Stuff like this makes it feel a lot different from any other Final Fantasy. This kind of setting, you know, corporate building, elevators, cyberpunk. Or just running around in fields and towns. Conference rooms. I've just walked up here. Looks like. Hojo.
Do you think that's where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should be.
An important meeting is in session.
That was the name of our cat, named after a Simpsons joke.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Oh, I like the lighting on his head, the backlit. The darkness in the back of his head. Hello.
Didn't have the staff.
I need something so stiff it knocks me out.
Didn't have the staff.
Oh, really? We can have an avalanche meeting in here.
Hmm? You guys private security or something?
Yes.
Did you see Sector 7?
I can't bring myself to look.
I went to the Skyview Hall. Where's the night mat?
So, they're discussing a reconstruction plan, you mean?
Yes, what is it? I don't recognize you.
What department did you say?
Yes, what is it? I don't recognize you. Yes, what is
What
it?
department did you say you were?
All right, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is... Oh, never mind. You're right.
And that's how they got caught.
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
Love to show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that...
Dun, da, 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 da. Ooh, internet flap, 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 flap. What's it doing? I'm just gonna wait it out till I get the green light. Dropping frames. Drop any frames. You know what? Oh, now it's back. I was gonna go grab a coffee. Okay.
Duct.
Air duct.
Gotcha.
Look, I'm...
On guard duty.
Right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
Very Metal Gear Solid, eh? Kind of the percussion that like the egg shaker.
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Oh, come on, baby. Look, I'll just keep rubbing your head. You'll feel good. We can sneak into the bathroom. What are you doing here? Circle, no go back. It's a bit of a problem. This is good sneaking music. I think the game glitched out. No. Circle doesn't work. Oh, God. That's the thing with these small budget indie games, right? Get some problems with them. How do you turn the controller off? What a bunch of bullshit. Oh, crap. I wonder how far back I'll have to go. Yeah. The auto saves are pretty generous. The auto saves. It did crash when we fought Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Oh yeah, which I wouldn't blame on the original game. I'd blame on Square doing a crappy job remastering the original. All right, let's go back. See where we are. Yeah, there's been so many cutscenes and stuff. Continue. Combat simulator. I was gonna go for a coffee, yeah. Is that messing with your mind, Mom? That I didn't go? I was gonna go when there was a problem with the connection. Then it worked itself out. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the washroom, grab a coffee. So I'm gonna take a little 10-minute break. So we gotta walk upstairs. Yeah, I didn't really do much except kind of walk around and watch some cutscenes, so. Probably take us 2 seconds to get back there.
Damn it.
Barry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. We came here to save Aerith. That's our first priority.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
I guess I'll save right before the vent. And that vent is also really good listening music, too. Jesus Christ, could you walk any slower? These are the conference rooms. This part of the game feels a heck of a lot different in terms of like what you're doing.
Do you
Kinda
think
makes
that's where Professor Hojo is?
Yeah.
Where he should be.
I'm watching. I'm looking at him go right in there. That's neat. Last time.
Little bit of recon.
You hear the words, ask anyone?
No thanks. We can fight.
All right, I'll wait out here.
Huh?
Tifa.
Maybe, but never mind.
There we go.
You're right.
Better than hearing Anxious Heart for the millionth time in every second cutscene, like in the OG. I'd say in the cutscenes, they never played Anxious Heart, but they did overuse it in a lot of places.
Oh, thank God.
I keep thinking
No
these are
one's in
cutscenes,
here.
but you can't skip them.
Love to show them.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Save that game. That took what, 30, 45 seconds, a minute 10? Save the game, save the game. Do not turn off the power. If you do, a demon will come and get you and eat your children. If you don't have any children, it'll eat your eyeballs. Right in front of you. It'll just suck the eyeballs right out of your head. And it won't even enjoy it.
Gotcha.
Lena, you know how tempted I am to turn on Anxious Heart and leave that on repeat while I go get a coffee? Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna grab a coffee and go to the bathroom. BRB, baby. Oh, Matt's a liar. Oh, no. Sorry. I had to help Stella with Zoom. She's doing an art class. All right. Yeah, that must be hard for Japan to... I think for them, following rules is probably easier. But changing the infrastructure to work from home is probably more difficult. I found the best way to keep myself warm here is I got a heater in front of me. You take a blanket, you put it over the heater, and you trap, and then over you, and you trap all the heat there. Yeah, she's on Zoom, but Zoom you can only do 40 minutes on the free one. Stella was saying the full price is like $250. Oh yeah, now I'm real warm. They need physical stamps? Oh, Japan, you're so silly. Oh. Then I ate some really delicious homemade bread made in someone else's home, and I got some coffee. I'm ready for another 45 minutes of this. I bet you this probably turns off every 10 minutes, eh? Watch for fire? What's right in front of me? It's like right between my legs. Feels so good. So warm. Tifa, are you right behind me? Yes, but we're going to do the camera so we don't have to show her crawling. And that's probably best for everyone. I'm going to turn right. You can't stop me. He seems gigantic. The way he's moving and the weight, it's like Godzilla doing that. We did a pay night and it cut off before you finished. Why? Because they had a free one. So they're charging you guys money for all your pay night stuff, and they don't have the free one. Oh, they use the free software. I mean, if Stella was going to be charging for a bunch of these classes for quite a while, she would obviously upgrade, but this is just kind of like a temporary stopgap. People asked if she would do it.
But we live right...
Can we skip it? Oh, God. Back,
by Sector 7,
back,
and I keep
back,
calling
back,
and calling, but
back.
I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Well, this is great. What a great game! I wonder if anyone else has had this problem. Let's have a look. All right. It's like a dampness coming out of this blanket. Cloud. Did she seem consensual? He was rubbing her a lot. I think he was taking advantage of her distress. FF7 Bramako. Glitch. What would you call that? Vent? Vent bug. If you're starting chapter 16, the game gets stuck. Can't exit. Okay, lots of people. All right. Right, and sorry, where was the witness? He was in the ventilation duct. Why? He is a terrorist. Okay. Your Honor, this is a kangaroo court. I move to strike the witness's statement from the record. He's carrying a giant sword, Your Honor.
On guard duty.
Right.
Tifa, you were in there. Could you show us how you were crawling in the vent?
Any longer than I have
Could you please?
Yeah, sure.
Could you please?
Just follow behind.
How did it look? I think we spent 45 minutes now looking at this, including my break. It's just time to get a little shut-eye. This is great. Oh, my eyes feel so well rested. I really needed this. You guys don't mind, do you? Just a little nap. You have to take Finn for his walk before it pours. The dog loves the rain, Mom. Don't be such a wimp. Go out there, play in some puddles with your dog! Peter Don Newt's doing voiceover. Fired the turkey cannon to destroy flying saucers. Of what game? Oh, and Chicken Little. Man, you love Chicken Little.
Decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all? If not, then we'll wait for the director to return.
Now, I have nothing to say, but I'm going to keep going through the motions. I'm still talking. Still moving my mouth. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! What a great game. What a wonderfully made game. You guys did it. That's that classic Nomura quality assurance. People are saying on the first vent it's a problem. Oh, this person did all their VR missions and got Leviathan and stuff. Or beat Leviathan. Look at, here's a nice comment.
Not using the manual save feature is your own fault. You don't get to blame the game due to your own negligence.
You are the worst.
Hope you've learned your lesson.
Oh my god. This person responds, yeah, I should take the time to manually save every 2 minutes. Wow. A lot of people saying every game has bugs, man. And nowhere bear excuse to through this much of his fit. But see, so you see, like, who disagrees with it? People who can't put a sentence together. Known fact from Daryl. Yeah. Can't direct events. He just can't direct.
Gotcha.
In total. Yeah, it's almost like the overall project suffered from a lack of leadership and cohesion. Event with platforming. Alright. We got a right turn coming up. And then a left turn. Oh, it's awesome how slow he crawls, too. This reminds me of the first time I played Metal Gear Solid, the demo. Is it the demo where you crawl through the vents? Maybe the original game. Seems weird playtesting doesn't catch something, I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, you would... This is a really obvious thing, right? Maybe I'll save right after that vent. You cannot save in the vent. You will not save in the vent. But what about at some point where I need to listen in an event? It'll be a cutscene, I guess, eh? Right. I'm a voice actor, reading lines in a room. Everyone, don't react to the things I'm saying because you don't have lines. And then Gearbox talked to Epic. And they're like, tell you what, if you use our awesome Unreal Engine, you won't need to do any playtesting at all. Uh-oh. Ooh. Please don't freeze. Yeah, exactly. How long can the vent be? How slow can they go? Oh, God. Why isn't he moving? We had some frame drops just now? Oh, my God.
This it?
I'm really scared to... Oh, no. Hopefully it just goes to a cutscene or something.
I'm telling you, I saw him.
Yeah, there's no back button.
Eyes, sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you...
Reeve.
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom.
Not a great angle for Tifa.
Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will
reconstruction
not be
plan for... Huh?
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
2 words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
Gordon.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
His hair looks so good.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can lead us to the promised land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
We're all
My
so
honor is at your
evil.
disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the
With
absence of a second
me.
specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types.
G
Quite
spots.
frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
If there is nothing else,
So I guess
Mr.
he's
President!
meeting adjourned.
Please, sir!
I guess a lot of these guys don't even need character models, eh? They're just purely existing in a cutscene.
Something stinks.
Fade out to commercial. Man, Hojo's great.
Anything?
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
What did it?
Whoa!
Oh! No, the cutscenes to me look completely different from the character models. Like the in the main cutscenes, like that really good one they did with Tifa and like when they were in the hologram area. That's not the character model. That's so different. But you know how in Final Fantasy X, that was a real-time cutscene that just happened? No. I disagree. It's like Final Fantasy X. The actual character models. And those CGI cutscenes. The pre-rendered ones. Wait up, guys. I disagree in real time. Hoja! Oh, so he does have a character model. So what's this then?
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it?
That's real time? So this is real time? That looks amazing. Amazing. That's a real character model? Wow.
I wonder... Were I to arrange a face-to-face...
Yeah.
How I should like to meet their offspring.
Wow.
But that can wait. First, we must have answers.
He has more detail.
Psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
can't believe the detail on that guy's face. I guess also when you look at their mouths too, the way they kind of do like. He looks so good. Yeah. I think Serini is Hojo.
Yes, I'm going to ship them. They're so well matched.
He's actually probably the best looking character in the whole game, Hoj Moj. I remember him saying he wants to have her hook up with an S soldier.
S-Class.
You're Nomura. You're always Nomura. And that's why I hate Nomura. What if I told you everyone that ships characters together seems exactly like Hojo? If I was a soldier, I'd totally volunteer for this whole reproduction. Yeah, volunteer for snoo duty. Ew, but if she's not into it, that's gross. Daryl, you just volunteered for rape.
It's in the line of duty.
Yeah. Normal maps make lighting in-game look great. I like your alternative better, Serini. Yeah, you're just a crazy genius. You're a genius beyond the comprehension of me. Are you saying that the lighting makes the game look better, or the maps make the lighting better? Normal maps make lighting in games look great. Normal maps. Red Bull, how's the pricing working for this game? Well, you pay full price for a game that's super padded and stretched out. If you weren't dying to play it, I'd wait for a sale. Although if you like to replay RPGs, there's a lot of replayability to it. If you like anime kind of real JRPG side quests, normal maps are a rendering technique. You guys know so much about this. Foil dynamics, yeah. Well, that's what really matters. That's what really, really matters. I feel like I should have some of these super defenders on. Just in case. In case there's like a real physical jerk. Is that what you're asking, Red Bull? The pricing? Yeah. That's it, kind of leaves them looking a bit bland. It's like an advancement past bump maps that make 2D graphics look like they have texture. Oh, cool. Okay. Sure. Something like this. Two vials of Solaris. If you are unable to attain an erection, try Solaris. I don't need it. I'll just grab it for someone that might.
Or perhaps instead.
How much can I say without saying anything?
This one. This is definitely the one.
Does he know we've been following him? Is he that smart?
Don't move. I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
You're not pointing at his head. That's a shoulder, Barrett, not a head. Oh, I'm gonna wait for the I'm getting some frame drops. And lag. What about the other parts? Is it gonna be like $60 for each part, or a one-time purchase and you get them when they're released? Oh, it's going to be each part's a brand new game, full price. Yep. Oh, we drop into frames, drop into frames. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Holy crap. Dozen bullets in your shoulder. It won't kill you, but it's gonna hurt. Then why doesn't he aim it at his head? It's like they do all this stuff separately, I guess. The game is long, but it's pretty padded. I'd say there's about 8 hours of probably really good stuff, and then a bunch of kind of meandering stuff that if you're into JRPG stuff, then you'd probably really like. Huh? What?
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately. The eco-terrorists?
Keep it going, man, or I'm gonna put them in
If
your
so,
shoulder
I can't
head.
imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
Shut up. Keep walking.
Game graphics are...
None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
Ooh.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses.
Oh no.
I promise. You will regret this.
Is that the bloody what's his name from Final Fantasy VI? The squid guy, Stalfos or whatever? Whoa. Noxious.
Take the lead.
God, I would love to have heard this theme a million more times.
Let's make it.
Monster, created by Shinra's R&D division, highly adaptable, it evolves during battle, where it exhibits extraordinary offensive and restorative capabilities. It's the first fight you ever read 13-4? Oh, okay.
I got this.
Ow. I miss having Aerith sing where she can double cast spells. You're very welcome, Red Bull. Thanks for coming by and asking. That didn't do anything to him. Yeah.
Take it over.
Oh, big crunch. Well, for music, spam till it hurts like 9. Yeah, I guess so, because they're like the body's coming up closer, or they're reaching out and touching them.
It's on you.
Yeah, this is a really gorgeous area. It's kind of like how the third Christopher Nolan Batman movie, they did all the fights in the daylight, so it kind of didn't look as good. It just looked a bit silly seeing people in costumes, right? Whereas in the dark, you can hide so much more with like mist and lighting and fog. All kinds of like gaseous water. You. She looks like a Power Ranger. Ultra Sword.
Hang back.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Huh. Maybe attack the claw? Maybe it'll disable him, get him staggered. What can you do? Pray. Praise looks good. Hey, see, Serini? Thanks for hanging. Thanks for your thoughts. Always good to have you around. What are you doing there, guy? Wow, this looks good. That's a good lesson. Whatever, if you're making a game or a movie or whatever, end really strong. It makes a huge difference.
Let's switch it up. All right. Watch it learn.
Yeah, more heavenly strikes.
We've got it.
Super cure.
It's on you.
Ah. What can you do? Maybe work on that claw. Ow. Yeah.
Good to go? Do this right.
Wow, Barrett's got 6,000. Definitely feels like that, doesn't it? Wow, spinner. Stagger this thing, man. There you go.
Take him down.
Teeth beef. I'm gonna break this freak.
Enough. Now's our chance. You ain't gonna get away.
I like watching them all kind of line up and blast them at the same time with all their big, strong attacks. Oh yeah. You can see me reading it and just... I only have so much room in my brain. I don't even have enough room in my brain. I don't want to think about Kingdom Hearts. I always make the mistake where, okay, one person needs the ether before they can cast a spell, and I use up their... No. I use up their bar to cast ether on themselves, even though it's them that I wanted to cast the spell. Exactly. Burrowing into my brain. Laying eggs. Definitely don't want that. How about we go fill up on these punks? Oh! I'm poisoned. Can you make him not poisoned, please? He's coming for you, buddy. Big bomber. Maybe give him a remedy. Seems like now's the time. Just this one guy. Use prey. Shnikes. Uh-oh. These guys are stronger, it seems like. Oh, no. I think when you use Raise, they get quite a lot of health when they come back. Oh, he still gets all his limit break. That's amazing. It seems almost unfair. Barret has 1 health. Can't die from that stuff, Barret. Yes! Unless you're a big fan of KH, what Leonardo's saying is basically impossible to understand. I love that imagery. Having the KH info get into my brain, burrow, and leave a hole. Plant eggs for future generations. Somehow get into my DNA so that if I had a child, it would infect the child. No.
Got some fight left in you.
I like that Phoenix Down animation. Looks nice. No, 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 no. I like that he can hang out back here. It's handy. Oh, he's almost dead. I'm having the visions. Uh-oh. Daddy, Daddy, why? The visions. Oh my god, what if I had a kid and it just became like Leonot? I'd have to throw it in the garbage. That happened to a friend of mine where they had a kid and it ended up being like one of their husband's relatives that they really don't like. They're like, oh no, I don't like this kid. Well, they love the kid, but it's a really annoying kid and mean. Get in there, boy. I love prey. Health for the entire party. No MP required. I did! I put the button! Do it! So my imagination is Tifa looking sweaty. Barrett looks sweaty. This game, on the characters that they wanted to make look good, is just stunning. Wow. No! That boy, you're right. The next chapter is 4 bosses. Cool, Blue Ranger. Oh, I feel like I totally missed some stuff in here. Ooh, there he is. So he's presented in a way like people haven't played the game. Yeah. Like if you he's presented as if you haven't played it, where at first he seems evil and mean. Evil and mean, not like those nice evil people. Whereas if it was presented from a nostalgic point of view, they could have had him as like which I'm saying that's the right way to do it, right? But they could have gone for a super nostalgic thing and had him look cute or wounded or had the audience like him right off the bat from there, you know. Like I like the way they did that, but it's interesting the different choices they could have made.
Aerith!
Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat
Oh,
data.
Hojo's so well done.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
We're taking Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
She only came here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you
She did do the deal. She made the deal. Uh-oh.
But I really
Red Stormtroopers.
This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
Who could punch me? You want to punch me? Yes! Super prey! Ah! Oh, they interrupted me. Sons of bitches. Chief, play the defensive game.
I'm done with you.
Take it from here.
Need my help.
Don't give up.
Not looking good.
Too late.
There we go. Try this. No, watch out. This guy. Don't let them interrupt you.
Don't let them.
Take the lead.
Boom! The combat system really saves it. Oh, and elevates it. It elevates the really great parts. And makes the other parts pretty bearable. Yeah, I can see, like, you know, you're playing this part, you're in, Hoju's done so well, Aerith's in danger, we just saw Red 13, the music is playing, that they've really been keeping away from you the whole game, it seems like. We're having a great time. It's not a 10 out of 10, and IGN is possibly corrupt, but...
Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps. Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
Oh, Cloud has something to say.
Why are What? What is this fascinating phenomenon?
I love that. I mean, you're trying to get across Hojo's character of a maniac genius scientist. And as he's being swept away by these ghosts, he could be in trouble. And he's like laughing with glee at the phenomenon of it. That's amazing.
Are you taking me?
What are those things up to this time?
Cloud!
Barrett.
Got it. Stand back.
There. Oh, good shot, Barrett.
You came for me.
Yep.
You good? I'm great.
Did you hear that Shenmue Ryo level? Yep. So emotional. So emotional. The hell are these?
Thanks for saving Marley. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
Yow.
Pray.
After you.
Yeah, I can see why people are so strong in this game when the last couple hours feel like this. You know? It's confusing. How quickly you forget about all the crap. Sewers times twice. Times twice? Times twice?
Need my help, do you?
Yeah.
Keep it together.
Yes, it's my turn.
Let's go.
Overpowering.
Hang back.
Oh, man. Doing like... Oh, no, he's dead. Doing Cloud's attack, knowing that that thing's going to attack you, and pressing triangle to switch over, and then it doing a counterattack where he gets the double ATB. It's just so cool. Leslie, the 18-year-old with a tragic past. Oh, my God. Yeah, you're telling me all these things in Ultimania, and then in Ultimania it tells me that Leslie's 18. Well, now I now have a problem with all the other information in Ultimania. Diva kick. The Mikiri counter. Definitely, Nicholas. Why did I say that like your name is not a real word? That was a good Tifa scream. Eject. Oh no. Oh crap.
I'm not going out like this. We gotta switch it up.
I'll end it.
Can you fight?
Don't you down me, smartass.
See, I love Barrett being able to get that real quick ATB bar up.
We still got a job to do. I live for this shit right here.
Just finish him off.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah. Jet Set radio character? Yeah, I thought he looked like something familiar.
It's on you.
My turn.
Big movements in this game are very big, so that's something it has going for it, for sure. But I mean, he was obviously in some kind of a seniority position when he found Aerith. You know, he showed up there, he's wearing a suit, he's not just like a, whatchamacallit, like a grunt. This music's real good. Oh, and they're all doing their moves. They're doing their dance moves. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! You idiot, Tifa.
Deal with that.
Yeah, deal with it hard. I don't think he can go off his character models because they couldn't be bothered to make a young thing. It's more. It's not that. I mean, he's. I thought they said that was 15 years ago, right? Yeah, they didn't redo his character model, but he's obviously younger and still in charge of something.
You okay? Thank you. No biggie.
Let's get out of here.
Oh man, he looks awesome. Very Star Wars music. Don't get glass in your one good eye.
We need to go.
Aerith knows something. Good cinematography.
Come on.
How much more of the game is there? I gotta stop. Claudio! Should I do the red scene before I go?
His name is Nanaki.
His name is Nanaki right now. Yeah, okay, I'll finish up the chapter. You burrowed into my brain. Bum, 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 bum. Looks like he has a burning butthole. Chew him up! Oh. He really benefits from being brought to the future. I love his new character model. Aerith, you are so friggin' hot. So are you, Red?
What? You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
Oh, look at those teeth and those gums. Oh, yeah. Ba dun dun.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
13?
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get this son of a bitch.
This feels really Metal Gear Solid 2.
Mother.
Together we will reclaim our world. They have come again.
Yeah, I didn't mean Metal Gear Solid 2, I meant Metal Gear Solid as well. Do you feel like this? Try new tryptophan. Made by Shinra. This is awesome. This is so good. Big penis on there. Like, this is the kind of stuff you wanted to see. This feels like kind of what the first game had done, but then extrapolating it in a really nice way. Big, epic, sweeping, modern way that you couldn't do before. Not finding cats in the slums.
Cloud!
Now they care about him. Yeah, exactly. Cloud, try to trust Cloud. Death, dismemberment, decapitation.
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R.
They took the swing out of the song. Sounds weird. Bow, wow, wow.
Nah, I'm good.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking, was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task.
Maybe he's 50.
We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah, nope.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
You hear that background? It's like an airy kind of... That's what they use in the beginning of Final Fantasy 13. You know when they do that marching? Dun, 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 dun. When that animal's flying through Australia.
Does it matter?
Like, they give these guys so much more personality in this one than they did in the first one. I feel like I know these characters more.
Yes.
Whereas I got them kind of confused in the original game. With all the Turk guys.
The VP.
They all just seem the same to me. Thank you, Claudio.
Cloud. Oh, thank goodness. You're awake. You okay?
Yeah. Where are we?
Where I lived when I was still a child.
Awesome. All right, I'll be back tomorrow with, I guess, the end of the game. Wow, this whole section, especially that part, like all the Hojo stuff, the Red 13 stuff, like this. I was trying to find the way you had phrased it before, Daryl, but it doesn't go back that far for me. Where you said chapter 1 and 2, and then 16 onward, maybe even for me a bit of 15. Is really high up there, and everything in between is super wildly inconsistent. Where there are parts in the middle of the game where I thought, I don't like this. And I don't know if I want to play anymore in the middle of the game. Because it's, yeah, I just didn't like the tone, and it didn't feel like Final Fantasy VII. The writing seemed different. It seemed like they're expanding on all this bullshit that I didn't care about, that had nothing to do with the original game, and nothing to do with why the original game was really good. 2 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 p.m. Eastern Time. But, I mean, all this stuff, I can totally see why when people are done the game, they have a really strong opinion on it, because it's very easy to forget all the crap you just went through. But really, going through the sewers twice? I'm glad I skipped all the side quests in the last section, because those would have just been such a drag for me. And I'm really happy that some people do enjoy the whole game, and good for you, but it's just not for me, that style. I still think Bear's voice is super annoying. And even Cloud's, it's like he has no emotion. Everything he says, like this. Not even that much emotion. Aerith really liked Tifa's growing on me, although she doesn't... She sounds kind of like a mom, but she's still a good actress, so... At least she's not trying to put on a silly voice. Kind of feel the same as me. It'll be good to hear the input of the whole game. Yeah. I'm excited to see this ending. I've heard so much about how divisive it is, how Nomura it is. I would assume I'm not going to like it. I'm probably going to hate it if it's going to be a bunch of Nomura bullshit. But all this stuff has been so good. Like that whole... Everything with Hojo and that battle sequence. The music, the action of it, and like what Horky had said, you know, the really simple thing of Red 13 just kind of saying, don't worry about it. Let's not talk about it. We can figure that stuff out later. And not over-explaining something. There's a whole different kind of momentum and a swagger where it just has it, you know? It just has that tone. It's like when you turn on a movie, in the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can tell if a movie's going to be good or not. You can tell by the way everything comes together. It's just a general overall feel. And then with games, you can too. And this has that. It's like when you have that momentum and that swagger, you can do nothing wrong. And when you don't have that, you can almost do nothing right. And I feel like all that side quest BS is, it's just so... No momentum, no swagger. Yeah, the bombing mission, the Jessie stuff. I even liked kind of going to Jessie's mom. A lot of the stuff she was saying was good. Cloud is a really tough character to get right. He's trying to play a tough guy, but not a real one. But he barely says anything interesting the whole game, and he also is not... The way he delivers his lines is so flat. Whereas, like, Barrett has good lines... But it's the cartoony way he delivers them that just immediately I kind of tune him out. Every line's like this. Like, shut the fuck up. Just sound like a person. Sound like a real person. You're one of the main characters. He's arguably like second most important character. In terms of what they say, he's around a lot. He's got more to say than Tifa in general. He's right up there with Aerith, but Aerith isn't around all the time. He could be the most important character. And everything he says. Oh, yeah. It sounds like a clown. The ending is great. Middle has... Yeah. There are still some great parts. Like of the main crew, I mean. Like, I think he has more... He's more important to the story than... A lot of what Cloud does, even though Cloud has to be there, I guess. But does he really need to be there? You could do this whole game without Cloud. That's the weird part. I guess, but that fits Cloud's character of he's not a soldier. He wasn't Zack. Cloud, Sephiroth there with Tifa Barrett. I mean, in terms of, like, how many important lines they have of dialogue. Hang on, Stella's calling. Yeah? Hello? We have to go. Yeah, he'll become more important. My point was more just like the way that Bear delivers his lines. It's like he just has so much important stuff to say and so many emotional interactions is what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah, like he's not that important to the overall cohesion of the story, but more of just he has a lot. He's on stage a lot, you know? He's in so many scenes. So he's just so distracting. Yeah. Oh man, it's so good now. It's really so good. I would have been happy if it was just shorter, but good. You know, how long's The Last of Us? 20 hours, 30 hours? I think so. Yeah. It's almost like you're wondering, like, is this a white guy pretending to be a black guy, or did they just get a black guy and go, "Can you sound more over the top black, please?" The Last of Us is 15 hours, and it's awesome. Japanese Barrett is calmer, and Japanese Cloud is more animated. I'd be happy with it. I mean, you don't really want to pay full price for like a 10, 8, 9 hour game, but 15 great hours. Or if there was more option, like, okay, you can skip the side quests in this, so I could have got maybe another 10, 15 hours of gameplay that I don't like. He does, yeah. He's like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropical Thunder. That's right. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, like have the side quests for people who want to do all that crap. But, I mean, you didn't need to go through the sewers twice. You could have condensed that Leslie storyline in there. And you could have added the good parts of the Leslie story somewhere else to just make that part even better, instead of like an excuse to just drag you through the sewers one more time. That's an insult. So, you know, I value my time. And games take a long time to play. It's more about my time than getting time out of the money I spend on a game. And that maybe that's just a difference of, like, as you get older, you every hour counts, you know? So, but anyways, it was really fun playing with everybody. And I'm thankful that everybody can put up with my constant criticism of the parts. I can only say what I feel, you know? And I can only react the way that I truly feel about it. It's just like a chemical reaction, you know. You put these two chemicals together, and it doesn't matter if vinegar and baking soda don't want to react; they're going to react. You put Nomura bullshit or whoever is responsible for the mediocre, stupid NPCs.
Well, I'm doing additional voices. I am doing 5 NPC characters.
When I hear that stuff, it just... I try so hard to not hear it and just read the subtitles. So, because I read the subtitles and I go, okay, that line seems okay, sure, all right. It's just it's the same way where, like, all of a sudden, how much fun I was having in that battle. Oh my god, it was so great. How many hours have I put into this? 36 hours. Yeah, I would have been happy with 20 hours. And then people probably would have been, oh, how come we don't get a 60-hour game for our $90? Huh? Because it's more detailed, that's why. Because it's not just a JPEG for a background and the same polygonal characters running around. It's so much more detailed, but oh man. Wouldn't it be cool if you could go back and edit the games, like mod them? I guess that's what PC gaming's all about, but I would love to edit this game down. Or play an edit of somebody who has more time to do that kind of stuff. Okay, I gotta go. But I had a really great time with everybody. Lena, Daryl, Claudio, Horky, Serini, Nicholas, everybody. And we'll be back tomorrow and we'll have a real whack time. Blue Ranger! Awesome. Okay, I'm pressing stop now. Bye, 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 bye.